I'm in a bit of a unique position here at Radio Free Europe in that the country that I cover, in effect, I'm covering its foreign policy, so everything it's doing abroad. Since the war began on February 24th, looking at what China is doing in relation to Russia has been a big part of my work. Putin and Xi Jinping announced that they had a no-limits partnership between their two countries, and that's obviously getting put to the test every single day. And I think the general story that we see there is, as much as there's been this talk of a little no-limits partnership, there clearly are some pretty major limits on Beijing and Moscow's relationship. And if there is going to be a diplomatic solution in Ukraine ever, it'll likely have to involve the Chinese in some form. I think every story people should pay more attention to. Everything we do here, people should pay more attention to. One thing that comes to mind in terms of a story is China's role in Afghanistan. That was something when the Taliban took over in the summer of 2021, it received a lot of attention. People were talking about, potential Chinese gold rush in Afghanistan and how the Chinese were going to come in and partner with the Taliban and try and build up a lot of strong ties and especially exploit all the resources that are untapped inside the country. But we're actually seeing that hasn't really been the case. And China isn't behaving exactly like how some people predict it will. I hope the audiences will, one, have a more nuanced idea of what China is doing around the world, looking at both whether that's foreign policy, that's culture, that's economics, or different things like that. I think a big part of what I'm doing, it's looking at how China is changing the world around it. But I also think another big part of that is looking at how the world around it, or world around China, is changing it itself. And I hope that's something that people take from my work.